Welcome back to T-Boys TV, back again with another Premier League predictions, episode 32. And obviously, as you lot can see in the thumbnail, I'm joined by someone for these games coming up. So I'm joined with Lewis from Perry Sports. How are you, mate?
It's not even game day and I'm already getting nervous.
You get nervous after that Liverpool performance the other day? And
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
Mate, you're glad you didn't watch it because, boy, that was stressful, that, even to watch as a neutral. But yeah, you got an emphatic win. So I'm surprised you're not really too confident, especially against this Burnley side that have been on form recently.
But I know the overall level between Burnley and Liverpool is like different class, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. But we'll get into some comments. Obviously, we'll review the games quickly, and go through a table and the usual business. But big up Diego says evening all. He put this later on, so big up to himself. Big up himself, and he put, I'm hearing your Sadio Mane is being linked to Bayern Munich. If so, who will replace him? And will this disrupt your push for the quadruple? If I'm being totally honest now, I don't think the quadruple is going to happen. I think City have won the league. I'm not even going to lie, unfortunately. They can still drop points, but, seeing how they've done Newcastle is just, Mane, yep, I've seen that. I've seen that he's been linked to Bayern Munich. Who would replace him? I don't know myself, but I know Liverpool will have plans in action, so I'm not too fussed. We'll look at someone else to get as well.
It'll be Jota or Diaz, because if you gotta think.
Yeah. As for now,
you're taking obviously between them, and I mean, worst case scenario, Javier compared to can he not?
Yeah, he'll be. We'll sign someone as well, I reckon, especially if someone like that's to go. But yeah, I've seen that.
Is this already starting? It's
already starting, mate. But big up Ryan, he says yes. But yeah, we're gonna sort of try and fly through this because I think Lewis has a few things he has to get sorted. Obviously, he's got work tomorrow as well. So yeah, first game we're going to talk about is obviously Brentford beating Southampton 3-0. And now my score prediction for this, I said 2-1 Brentford. Lewis, mate, you said
I said 2-1 Southampton, I think.
2-1 Southampton is what you think you said. Yeah, you did as well. You did. But Brentford, what a performance. I always had that feeling they were going to win. And yeah, it was a very good win, to be quite honest with you. Goals from Janssen, Wissa, who he usually loves late goals. Here it was a goal in the 14th minute. And then obviously the other goal was from Jaya. I believe that's how you say his name. But yeah, the first goal, very scrappy from a Southampton perspective. Very poor, The Wissa goal, he took it very well. Slotted it into the bottom right. And then the last goal was just, a punishment, really. Southampton, I don't really think they've done an awful lot in this game, if I'm being totally honest. I don't really see them do too much.
Get in.
Why are you saying that? Why is he saying that then?
Apparently, the Coutinho deal's edging closer.
Oh, right. Yeah, you go then. There you go. Ollie, mate, what are you doing? And then Harry, obviously, gas at Sunderland won. But, yeah, like Southampton, I thought they'd get one. I did think Brentford would win. Obviously, like I said 2-1. I thought Ward-Prowse would come in with a free kick goal or something, but Southampton didn't do much at all, did they? Not much at all. And they got pumped by the Bees. And the Bees, they've had a good home record. You look at some of the results they've had, like I've mentioned previously.
They've had a good season.
Yeah. They drew to Liverpool 3-3, narrowly lost to Man City at home, narrowly lost to Chelsea. For me, they should have got a result out of that.
Beat
Villa.
That was a terrible stream.
Yeah, I remember that. United, they lost quite heavily too, to be honest. They haven't done great against United, home or away this year. But overall, done Arsenal, first game of the season. Tottenham held a 0-0 draw. So, overall, they've been very good at this season at home. So that's why I
beat Everton, but who ain't beating them?
Beat Everton,
Chelsea.
Yeah. So there you go. A very emphatic win for them. Not that it really means an awful lot. They just want to finish as high as possible in their first season, really. It's just one of them. So
Literally.
fair play to him in that perspective. But the next game, actually, I believe is your game, Lewis. Oh, it is as well. It is as well. I said 1-0 to Burnley. Every time in recent weeks, I've predicted Burnley since this new, well, I wouldn't even say management, since this new interim management. They've actually got the results. This game, nah, mate, they got pumped. They got absolutely pumped. Lewis, mate, I'm going to let you take it away with this one.
I haven't seen much from it. All I know is I've seen the goals. It was three very well taken goals. I didn't see the corner late goal. I haven't seen it yet.
A calamity at the back, but you was dominating them the whole game, so it didn't really matter.
But I'll probably have to go back and look at it afterwards. But at the end of the day, I expected a win here. We got the win. We play them again in, I think, like a week's time, something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Let's do it again at home, please, and let's potentially get them in the championship if results go the way. And obviously Leeds, well, if Leeds actually do good, but
I mean, they have got Chelsea this week, and the form Chelsea have been on, you never know. But yeah, your prediction for this, you went 2-0 Villa.
2-0 Villa,
you got a point from this game. But yeah, like you said, the goals you took were very well taken goals, especially the Watkins one. That was nice. But very good away win for you lot. Very good away win.
I think he just stresses where Brendan should start week in, week out. He had a fantastic game, and
yeah, I mean, I think his goal was a bit of a deflection, but he was just causing.
I think he definitely took a nick. I mean, we got. I think Turpin's not well since Dyche left. It's not been a nice place to go to.
Yeah, exactly, and you won there 3-1. So yeah, you were very good there. Very good away win for you lot, and that'll give you a bit of confidence going into the game. I know, like you said,
Liverpool, we are safe now. I think we was going to be safe anyway, but to get these last few results under our belt is obviously it boosts us up the table, and
yeah, exactly.
Mathematically, I'm pretty sure we are safe now, so that's what really all matters to me.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Harry says 4-0 Liverpool easily. Oh dear. But yeah, the next game is obviously that we're going to talk about is Chelsea 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2. Chelsea's poor form continues. That's what I'm going to say about this. I said 2-0 Chelsea, and it was for a while. You know what I mean? It was for a while. But Chelsea just decided to do some absolute calamity at the back. But obviously we'll start off with the Loftus-Cheek goal. He did score, but it was offside. He was well offside when you look back at it. And don't worry about that, Taylor, mate. No worries at all, mate. Thank you for being on now. And yeah, there was Ryan, and big up yourself, Wolf, again, mate. But yeah, like I said, Loftus-Cheek scored, clear as day. You know that it was offside. Looking back at it, so obviously it's 0-0 at half time. Not really an awful lot happened in the first half, other than that, really, if I'm being honest. But Lukaku.
Did we have a second one disallowed as well?
No, it was only one, mate.
No,
I think you might be thinking of a different one, different game. But like I said, not an awful lot happened in the first half, except that going into the second half, Lukaku earned a penalty. It was definitely a penalty. There's no shadow of a doubt about that. And Lukaku took the penalty, took it very well, put Chelsea into the lead. And then literally 2 minutes after, he scored a very good goal from range, Lukaku. And he put them 2-0 up. Obviously, Pulisic got the assist. And then obviously, this is where they bottled it from after here. Trincao got a goal. Both very similar goals in the way where they've been cross to cross.
That Trincao goal was very good. Very good.
Yeah, Trincao's a very good player. He's done very well this season. And then obviously Connor Cody, a guy I love, just for some of the stuff, not even because he's a Scouser. You know, I mean, just some of the stuff he does for the Wolves fans, and it's great to see. You can't not like the guy. You know what I mean? And he got the winner, and it was a header from
the winner.
Cross.
The winner.
I mean, felt like a winner to them. Sorry, the vital point. Well, I wouldn't say vital point. Not really in any problems, but like I said, Chelsea's poor form continues. A very good header, like I said it was, and it was absolute scenes, obviously right in front of the Wolves fans as well. But Chelsea, Arsenal 1 point behind Chelsea now. So Chelsea are in that top 4 race, and it's mad to think they could even still finish 5th. Do you know what I mean? After being 3rd for so long, it is absolutely mental. But yeah, very good point for Wolves, especially after their quite poor form as well. The games before that, they lost heavily to Brighton and Burnley before that, I believe it was. So yeah, they weren't on great form at all. So they have a bit of confidence going into that. However, they have got Man City next, and seeing Man City score 5 past Newcastle, but Wolves are at home for that game, and sometimes they could do very well at home. So we have to wait and see what happens with that. But we'll get into some comments. Is there anything else you want to say about the game while we go into some comments, Lewis?
No, it was just Chelsea really at the minute.
Yep, Ollie's actually on his actual account. Chelsea are bums, proper bottlers. Yeah, at the moment they are. Clownsy, I love that. That game was sloppy. Yep, from a Chelsea perspective, 100%. No worries, Lewis. As long as they're sent in by tomorrow, I'm not really fussed. Bruno Lage surprised me this season, 100%.
Yes.
100%. If they didn't have this little downfall in form before this game, I'd have probably kept him up as a contention for manager of the season, along with Eddie Howe and Vieira, a few others. List goes on. But, after this form that's not been so great, I can't, in my opinion. But he has been very good. He's more positive than negatives, especially the players they brought in. You wouldn't really expect how they were going to do and stuff. Chelsea is starting to head into Man United territory. Jesus. I know what you mean. Yeah, we'll move on to the next game. Yes, Watford got relegated.
Everywhere they go. Watford get battered. Everywhere they go.
Nah, it's quality. It was quality. Obviously, my prediction for this, I went 2-1 Palace. I knew it'd be a 1-goal win. And Lewis, you went for a 3-0 Palace. So you thought Watford were actually going to get proper pumped and battered everywhere they go. You know what I mean? But it ended up being 1-0. Zaha penalty won it. A clear penalty, stupid penalty to give away. Why is his arm out that much? I can't remember who it was, but it's just stupid to do. And I think it's their left back. And yeah, Zaha took the penalty very well.
Kamara.
Yeah, I think it was. And the
goalkeeper
was
second half.
Foster. Back to your vlogging next season. You know what I mean? But yeah, he went the wrong way.
He's still there.
Yeah. Yeah, true actually. But yeah, Zaha took it very well. Keeper went the other way, like I said. And Palace, they had a chance before that. Header, it hit the roof of the net. But, they were dominating Watford from start to finish, if I'm being totally honest. And it was just a matter of time before Watford were going to go down again. And it's absolutely brilliant to see. And some of their fans were like, "Oh, you're obsessed with us," because I put laughing faces, and I was like, "Obsessed with you?" I mean, I'd rather be obsessed with. Well, I'm not going to say that, but there we go. But Watford got relegated, and it's lovely to see.
Cheerio.
Watford, trust me, Taylor, we love that Hornet mugs. Yeah, trust me.
Watford away next season.
Yeah. If Luton don't go up, I'll 100% be going to that. Doubt. And Ollie, just for saying that stupid comment, you get blocked out here just for 5 minutes, not permanently. But there we go. Anything else you want to say about this? It's not an awful lot to say.
Cheerio, Watford.
And I've just had one of them click on link comment in one of my videos. It's probably the watch along. But anyway, I'll delete that after. But yeah, the next game, oh my God. 5:30 kickoff. Manchester United got absolutely pumped. And just before I say anything else, this was actually Brighton's highest scoring win in top flight football. And funny enough, it was against Manchester United. But boy, I don't even know where to start with this game, honestly.
I'm going to skip this one because there's now to say apart from United just fucked.
All right, we'll go through it fairly quickly. So goals goals from Casado, Cucurella. Both brilliant goals, by the way.
Trossard and Pascal Gross.
Yep, there you go. And it should have been a lot more. You know what I mean? It should have been a lot more.
It should have been 5 more or less 2 minutes afterwards.
Varane nearly scored an own goal. Yeah, it could have been a lot more. Their fans had a banner about us while we're in non-league. Yeah, innit? Yeah, that's true. And even the FA Cup final, like I mentioned on the stream earlier, I know you weren't on it, but I said in the FA Cup they had that flag, "Are you watching Luton Town?" And they just got pumped 6-0. So hold that. That was a bit harsh. What did I say again? Man United are fucking shit. Yeah, I know. Yes. I know. I'm loving it though because I remember it back in the day. They used to violate me with Liverpool, so I'm loving it. Hold that, you pricks. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's say that, and then we move on to this game. Flipping it. Obviously, I've done a watch along to it. 7:45 kickoff on a Saturday, which is a bit weird, but obviously that was due to the Championship games at 12:30. And yeah, very poor from Liverpool. I'm not going to sit here and go on about it for too long, but yeah, just not good enough at all. I thought Mane and Salah were very poor. They just weren't doing anything. Diaz was the only attacking player actually trying to do things, win the ball and trying to make something happen. But yeah, first half was awful. First half was absolutely awful. I don't know what was worse. The Sheffield Wednesday and Sunderland first half today or that. Seriously, it was absolutely poor. But we'll get into the goal. Tottenham scored. Brilliant by Kane to bring it down. And went past Trent. But after that, it weren't good enough. Like, who is putting the pressure on him? Like I said on the stream, just not good enough. Not good enough. And then you're letting Kane have all the time in the world to play it over to Son. And then Son, to Sessegnon, I think it was. And then Sessegnon played it over to Son. And, they scored. He's not going to miss that. Player of that quality. Spurs go 1-0 up. And then Liverpool do some changes. Now, the changes were a bit weird in this game as well. Shimikas coming on for Robertson. Obviously, I don't mind that sub, but it just didn't really make sense, especially with us losing. And then Jota for Henderson. Now, obviously, you'd have think Jota would have went off for one of the attackers, but it's Henderson. So it was very weird in this game. I didn't understand it. But did you want to say something, Lewis?
No, that's was you just trying to defend the lead or something? And
I know. It just didn't. I don't know what was doing there.
Do that tomorrow if you want.
No, don't do it's all good. Do that tomorrow. You know what I mean?
You can bring on. I don't know. You can bring Adrian on for Mane. That sounds good.
Yeah, and then Liverpool had a bit of luck. Go their way. Obviously, Diaz scored. The only player that looked good attacking. A bit of deflection, but at the end of the day, Liverpool will take it. It's better than no points. But just not good enough. Salah and Mane, like I said, just weren't doing anything. Weren't trying to chase the ball or anything. And I think that comes down to what Diego said, the speculation about him potentially going to Bayern Munich. I think that's got a little bit inside his head as well. The Salah contract situation still going on. I don't know what's going on. So, we all know what happened. Dropped more points. And it was just very disappointing. But let's go through some comments. United got grilled on the George 4-man by Steven Seagull FC.
Are they?
I can't sing Glory Hunters anymore. That's quality. We were overthinking for, exactly. It was just not good enough. Ragnick had a wheel. Oh, my days. I agree with Klopp. I don't like Conte football. I didn't really hear what he said after. I'm not going to lie. United losing last week did Brighton wrap my day? I get that. That was a good one. Shut up, Taylor. I'm going Man United away on Wednesday. There you go. He's going to watch the under 23s or something, I think it is, versus Forest or something. Liverpool ain't really got battery this season. I wouldn't even say that. I think they've just been overworking. Obviously, they're still, could potentially end up with 4 trophies this season. So I think fatigue come in as well, to be honest. They're pretty much playing every 3 days. You know what I mean? So there you go. Yeah, it could have been 1-0 to Spurs. Exactly. So there we go. But yeah, anything you want to say about this game, Lewis?
Didn't watch it, so I can't really say anything.
There we go then. But yeah, moving on to the Sunday games. By the way, for the Liverpool game, I said 2-1 United. I said 2-0 United for like an absolute knob. But yeah, this game, I knew it would be a West Ham win. I mean, who wouldn't? With Norwich obviously officially already down. As much as West Ham lost in Europe, I always knew they were going to bounce back here. I did say 2-0 though. Went a bit of a lower score. I did say Antonio would score after this little sort of drought he's having. And he did score goals from Benrahma, Antonio, Benrahma, and Lanzini with a penalty. Now, the first two goals, they just sum up Norwich's season, with the Tim Krul mistakes. There's nothing else really to say there. The Benrahma goal before half-time was a very, very nice goal. Crossbar and in, brilliant strike it was by him. And then, obviously, the other chance was the penalty. Lanzini, pretty cold celebration with the irons, celebrating like that at the end. Very well taken penalty it was by him. And, Norwich didn't really do much. I think the only chance they had was Pukki. Good save by Fabianski. Well, no, they did score. I think they scored, actually. It's offside. Yeah, they did. Handball by their player. So it wasn't offside, sorry. It was a handball. But, just Norwich is just poor in the Premier League. There's not really much else to say. Lewis, did you see this game at all? Or highlights?
A little bit. It just sounded like West Ham dominance.
Yeah, it literally did, mate. Literally did. Really? I don't know why that is. They wouldn't do that. I don't
Jesus
think.
Christ.
Yeah, I know. He told me that yesterday.
I think I heard something about there's like 7K Forest fans going.
Yeah, I think it's about 6K. No, it might even be 8K actually. I think Harry said
something like that. It's something stupid.
It's mental. Yeah, we're still, City will still drop points, but I think they will. But I just don't know, mate. They've got the advantage in that. You know what I mean? They can, but I think they get trouble. Think City win league. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. West Ham are massive. Everywhere they go. Yeah, their fans are brilliant, by the way, against Norwich as well. I could hear them the whole time. I'm in the Forest away end. I'm doing a Lyle Taylor. All right, as soon as you said Lyle Taylor, I've got to move on from that comment. Hold on, he hasn't done anything, mate. Have you got your ticket for Friday? I'm trying to get that sorted. I'll let you not know when I know in the next coming days, but hopefully I will have it. But yeah, we'll move on to the next game. A game I actually got 3 points from. Always knew it's going to be 2-1 to Everton. And the reason I said that, Leicester's very shaky form this season. Everton, need to still get these results. They are in the battle, obviously. So, they got 2-1. Lewis, for this game, you said 1-1. So it could have been if, Leicester didn't decide to go all sleepy at the back, you know what I mean? And, West Ham, you said 2-0, by the way, as well. And then Liverpool, you said 3-1. And then, United, you said 2-0 as well. And, that was it. I'd said. And, so there we go. Yep, 2-1. It finished to Everton, like I said. Mikalenko, I think I said his name right, his goal. Boy, did you see his goal, Lewis?
No, I switched it on like in the 40th minute.
Fair enough, but basically it was a brilliant strike.
I did? I switched on backstage after the championship. Can't
even remember. But anyway,
I
think it was a half volley. It was a half volley. Brilliant strike, though it was. It might have been a full volley. I can't quite remember. But it was a brilliant strike into the bottom right corner. And then shortly after, Daka got a goal. What the hell were Everton doing at the back? Like headbutting each other. What is going on there? Seriously. Daka made the most of it. And then later on in the half, Holgate got the winning goal in the end. Don't like the guy, but he done what he had to do. Calamity at the back by Leicester. And it's not been good overall from Leicester this season. Obviously, I literally just got knocked out of Europe as well, which I did expect. I knew Roma would win. Said that for ages. But it's not been overly great season for them, especially compared to their recent years. And I just knew Everton were going to win it, like I said. And yeah, second half, not really too much happened from what I can remember. So there you go. Harry says, what a win for Everton. Absolutely. This result shocked me, but vital win for Everton. It absolutely was. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. Where do you stand with that, Lewis, as a neutral?
I'll probably give him to the end of the season and see what happens, but it's just not been good.
Yeah, not at
I mean,
all.
I expect them to give it to the end of the season. There's no point stacking. No, you're not going to get anyone in time, so you might as well give him.
Yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. Rodgers is struggling yet. What has happened to Leicester this year? What a crap year they've had. Everton probably safe now. Yes, I think they are with the Leeds fixtures, sorry. Leicester have had so many injuries this season.
Yeah,
True.
you can say
They
that
had that
about
last
other
season and it
teams.
weren't this bad. That's what I'll say.
You can say about other teams, can't they? You can say that, like, I don't know. They could have been higher if we didn't get so many injuries, but you can't use that as an excuse. You have to use the players you have at the expense.
Yeah, and like I said, they had it last season and they weren't this bad. Ollie at the wheel at Leicester, Jesus. But yeah, moving on to the next game. A game I said 3-0. Well, my prediction was 3-0 Arsenal. Your prediction, Lewis, was 2-0 Arsenal. So you was closer than me.
You, Leeds.
Finished off 2-1. Now, the first goal, I'm not even joking. I don't know what was worse, right? The goal Cornick scored against Reading or that goal there that Nketiah scored against Melier. Like, seriously, I don't know why keepers do that, decide to take all the time in the world. Nketiah just slid in and scored from it. Pretty simple as that. And then literally 5 minutes later, he scored again. Martinelli, what a game he had, by the way, showing his talent. And he set up Nketiah for the second goal. And Nketiah's been on very good form at the moment. Very good form since he's been given a chance. He's been brilliant for Arsenal. I'm not even going to lie. Next talking point is obviously the red card.
Always red card. Always red card.
What is he doing there? What are you doing there? And then Rafinha, if he carried on, he could have probably got sent off and all.
He's lucky he won.
Exactly the way he was mouthing off. But yeah, not Leeds. They from that red card, you knew they were going to lose. But yeah, obviously 2-0 at half time. Going into the second half, Arsenal actually had a chance to make it 3-0 in the first half as well. I just remembered, and Llorente cleared off the line. And then obviously in the second half, Llorente got the goal from a corner. Arsenal fans were a little bit nervy, but they got the 3 points in the end, the vital 3 points for them. And Leeds are in trouble. So there we go. Anything you want to say about this game, Lewis?
No, I just think that red card probably. I mean, I'm not saying the red card was a turning point. I mean, it could have been a factor. It could have not been a factor. Leeds are in trouble. I mean, I don't mind seeing them in trouble. I like seeing them in trouble.
Yeah.
It just means more issues for Hull C next season if they come down because. Oh God.
Not sticking up for Leicester. They haven't really recruited well. Nah, not this season. They haven't. Other than Daka this season. Other than that,
it was Daka this season. It was at Simare who just barely plays.
Yeah, I'll take Daka, and then other than that,
Simare.
Drew's ball coming's back. Been alright though.
Drew's ball been good.
He's been class. Wait, who got timed out? I don't even know who got timed out.
I think you was when you timed out, Ollie.
Oh, right. But moving on to the next game.
Let me just say, just to keep it short and sweet, Man City showed their class. Newcastle had 1 or 2 chances. That's that.
Yeah, well, they could have made it 1-1, which is what I was about to say. It could have been 1-1 early on, sorry. Cancelo and Laporte had both very good chances. Probably in them situations, it shows why they're not, goal poachers, if we're being honest. And then obviously the Chris Wood chance for Newcastle should have done a lot better. But yeah, the mad thing about this weren't even it's not really a shock. The result was the watch along. Jesus Christ, I don't know what was going on there. The algorithm was just on absolute smoke, like you lot know. It was absolutely crazy. But yeah, it took City a while to get a goal. You know, it did have a lot of opportunities.
I think
But yeah, we'll
about
keep it
20
short and
minutes.
you know, Sterling with goals, Sterling with 2 goals, Laporte with a goal. Keeper should have done better, you know, getting his hands
Yeah.
onto it. It was poor. 2-0. A lot of people said it was done from there on in. I thought if City get another one, it was. And then obviously the Rodri goal. What are they doing defensively? How are you letting him header it from there? Like, just have all that space and do that. 1-0, 3-0. Sorry, game was done from there on in, really. And then obviously Foden got a goal. I think Zinchenko didn't mean to pass it across. I'm not going to lie, but yeah, it went over to Foden, finished it, and then Sterling got a goal at the end. Brilliant play, cheeky backheel pass to Sterling. To Grealish. Sorry, by Cancelo, I think it was. And then yeah, it was just done. I think the only good chance Newcastle had, other than the Chris Wood one, was the Callum Wilson one. A good save by Addison. But absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. I don't know exactly, but
it was in the second half. It was in the second half. It was.
There you go. So there we go. So yeah, there we go. It's all right, Ryan. That's all right. But yeah, they're all the games reviewed.
And just to add something, Man City are about to ruin the league by signing the robot.
Haaland. Yeah,
The league
just getting up the table, and then we'll go through the points, and then obviously we will predict the games coming up. So yeah, bear with me while I just get that up. But yeah, what's it doing here? Oh, you gotta love it. All right, there we go. There we go. So the table as it stands, going into these rescheduled midweek games, is as follows. City top, 3 points clear now, with a better goal difference now as well. Liverpool second, still obviously. Chelsea third. Like I said, Arsenal are now a point. Oh, didn't mean to drop that. A point behind Chelsea. Tottenham fifth. Not West Ham. Manchester United sixth. West Ham seventh. Wolves eighth. Keep dropping this bloody thing. Brighton ninth. Palace 10th, Villa 11th. So that goes down to what Lewis said earlier. You know, they've went up quite a bit. Brentford 12th, Newcastle 13th, Leicester 14th, Southampton 15th, Everton now 16th, Burnley 17th, and then the bottom three, Leeds, the only team out of the two there that have not got relegated officially, because Watford and Norwich are down. So there you go. That is the table as it stands. So there we go. But yeah, let's get into the points as it stands going into these rescheduled midweek games. So as follows. Obviously, Lewis takes part in this as well. I am top still, 169 points. I didn't do overly great this week, though. I got 8 points. The only game I got 3 points from was obviously the Everton game. Brad's on 135. Alex only managed to do one game this week, and he didn't actually get any points from it. It was obviously a City Newcastle. He actually went with a Newcastle win. Went with a 2-1 to Newcastle. Max is on 138. Liam in second on 159. Lewis, yourself, you're on 131. Daniel, now we know he joined fairly late compared to the others, or most of the others. He's third. He's on 150. So there you go. Massive, massive shout out to him there. And yeah, Lewis is on 116. Hayden's on 77. Robbie didn't do any this week so far. He's on 77. And then Harry is on 66. So that is the points as it stands going into this. So there you go. Kenny don't do the Premier League ones anymore. He wanted to drop out of it. He's only doing the other ones. So there you go. But yeah, there you go. There's that. So yeah, let's get into predicting the midweek games. So obviously the first game is obviously Aston Villa taking on Liverpool. Now, obviously, like we said, Villa got that very good away win versus Burnley. Liverpool got that very disappointing draw against Tottenham Hotspur. It's at Villa Park. I've done my prediction beforehand, like I have been in recent weeks. And Lewis has got his into me as well. So we'll get into our predictions in a bit. But Lewis, how are you feeling going into this one?
I forgot we was at home, to be honest. I thought it was at Anfield. That's why I put what I put.
Right, fair enough. Now seeing you're at home. Now one time you beat us 7-2. I mean, I don't really like to talk about
Let's do it again. Alisson, you gone.
Oh dear.
Well, if you don't you don't know football, then you don't know football.
But no, jokes aside, how are you actually feeling going into this one? Knowing that it's at your ground as well, under the lights.
But a bit better than what I felt before, but I still can't see us winning.
No?
I mean, I don't know. If we play how we did against City at our place, I reckon we can win it a bit tight. But I don't know, because we're just something. At the minute, I just hate being a Villa fan, because it's like we can be so good one day and we go to I don't know, like Watford or something, it'd be shit. I mean, we're shit at Watford, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we'll win, but hopefully it'll be a good game. We can win it tighter, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, fair enough. How am I feeling going into it? I just think it's going to be a really tight game. I do. Obviously, I won't give away my score prediction yet, but I just think it's going to be a very tight game at Villa Park. We know how good that crowd can be, especially under the lights. Obviously, Gerrard's going to most likely want to try and get one over Liverpool. They've got good players as well. We all know that. Coutinho, Buendia, Ings, Watkins, good goalkeeper. They've got a good team, so it's going to be tough. Obviously, I believe the reverse fixture was only a 1-0 as well, wasn't it, at Anfield?
I thought it was 2-0.
1-0 or 2-0. I know it's 1 or 2. Chat, let us know. I know it was 1 or 2, but I just can't remember what it was. But I wouldn't say I'm overly confident, but I'm confident still Liverpool can get a result. But it's going to be a tight one. But yeah, we'll get into lineups. Lewis, what lineup do you think? Oh, no, not what do you think. What lineup would you go with if you could pick for Villa?
Well, I've heard some injury news today from Gerrard.
Yeah.
Ramsey.
I'll tell you Liverpool's as well, by the way. Yeah.
Ramsey will not take part.
Jacob Ramsey, yeah.
Did he play against Burnley? Oh, let me check that.
Well, why you find out that? What's it called? Liverpool. Firmino will be back available for the game, so he is an option for Liverpool. And then other than that, everyone is back. Not even back. Everyone's available. Sorry, for Liverpool. So yeah, it was just Firmino. But like I said, everyone's back now. So Liverpool chilling in that aspect. But yeah, you found out the news, Lewis?
Yeah, he didn't play against Burnley, so it must have been before that. So I'll go with Martinez in goal.
Yep. Formation?
Oh God. Whatever we played against Burnley. Well, it was a 4-1-2-1-2. I think that is.
Would you go with that? Yeah, you'd stick with that.
I'll stick with it because from what I've heard, Gerrard wants to go near enough the same. From what I've heard from Gerrard, anyway. So I'll go with Martinez in goal, obviously. Digne left back, Mings and Contes the edge of two centre backs. Cash at right back. I'd go with Chambers.
Yeah.
I'd like your holding CDM. John McGinn, and I would drop Douglas Luiz.
Okay.
For Tim It was, but I think that's his name. I no idea his name, but Tim.
No,
Let's
I
call
know
him
you read
Tim.
about
Let's call him Tim. For Tim.
Tim.
I'd go with Brendy. I think he has to start, and I'd go with hang on. I'd go with Watkins and Ings, but I don't know if we will go with that. Cause I don't know. I don't know if we will. I don't know if we'll change to fit Coutinho in, or if we'll drop Brendy and put Coutinho. I don't think we can drop Brendy.
As a neutral, I think he will play Coutinho, especially
I
against
think he
Liverpool.
might do, yeah, but I don't know.
So
I think we might see a change in formation, but from what I've heard, I think we might stick with it, but I don't know. Because Coutinho's good off the bench.
yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, cheers for that, Spencer. He says 1-0 was the score of the last meeting in December. Salah scored. Yeah, I remember Salah scoring. Just couldn't remember if it was 1 or 2-0. But yeah, thank you for
penalty,
that.
wasn't it?
I think it probably
No,
was.
it wasn't. It was no, it wasn't. No, the only reason I have to say that because there was controversy over whether Salah fouled Mings or something.
Oh, yeah. I remember it now. But yeah, so there you go. So is that a lineup you go with, yeah?
Something like that.
Cool. So obviously with Liverpool 4-3-3, it's got to be Alisson in goal, obviously. I'll potentially give Trent a rest and put Gomez at the back because he's not been bad when he's been there. And we have got Chelsea in the FA Cup final on the weekend.
That's what I'm thinking. You rest a few players with that in mind.
Yeah, because you got to think it's literally on Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Saturday, isn't it?
So yeah, I'm going to say Gomez because he has been good when he's been right back as well. So yeah, I'm going to go in. I'm going to give Robbo, or am I actually? Or is that taking the mick a little bit? No, I'll go Robbo. As left back. They did come off the other day as well, so it's not like he played the full 90. Centre backs, I'm going to have to go back with Matip and Virgil van Dijk. I'm not blaming Konate for the other day because he was probably one of the best players. But for me, he should be playing more in the Champions League sort of games, in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, obviously Matip and Virgil van Dijk. Midfield, I'm going to go Fabinho, of course. Thiago, you've got to go Thiago before me's on. People were a bit harsh on him the other day, I thought he still played all right. And then on the right side, let's go Keita. I think it'll cause Villa problems. Although the midfield battle's going to be interesting. Like I said, Villa got good midfielders as well. And then up front, got to go Diaz. Diaz on the left. Yeah, Diaz on the left. Let's put Mane on the bench, especially if there's speculation. Jota through the middle. And then, or actually, yeah, no. I'll go Diaz on the left, Jota through the middle, and I will go Salah on the right, despite his performance the other day wasn't overly great. So yeah, that's my lineup. So just quickly, Alisson in goal, Gomez right back, Robertson left back, Virgil van Dijk and Matip as the centre backs, Fabinho, CDM, left side, who do I say? Thiago, right side, Keita. And then obviously that means Van Dijk will be the captain. Diaz on the left, Jota through the middle, Salah on the right. That is my lineup. What did he say, sorry?
I don't know if you know Jose Enrique on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
He posted it as predicted.
Yeah, I'll see. Did he put Curtis Jones in it?
He put Alisson, Tsimikas, Van Dijk, Matip, Gomez, Jones, Henderson, Milner, Diaz, Firmino, Jota.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Firmino, especially if he's available. Especially if how Salah and Mane played the other day.
And then people digged into him. Well, not dig into him. People are just questioning a bit like, what about Firmino?
Yeah, I don't like the way he hasn't been on the pitch in a while. I'm not going to lie. But either way, I wouldn't start him. I'd maybe bring him on, but I wouldn't start him. But yeah, Aston Villa are going to get it apparently soon.
The bet.
Perry, no lies detected.
Tyler, Tyler, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Huh?
I'm not gonna lie to you. A
Uh,
stream, we lose. That's gonna probably.
well, mate, you got to sing. Well, whoever loses got to sing. You know what I mean? You better hope it's a draw, otherwise.
Ah, shit, yeah, good part. I actually forgot about
That's
that.
going to be interesting. Geez, you reckon it'll be that many goals, mate? Are you done your? No, you ain't done your predictions. Is that actually what you're going to put in? Because I'll write it now if that's the case. You reckon it'll be goals like that? Jeez, fair enough. Be interesting. This is scary. What is scary? What? Oh yeah, I said that. Taylor's gone shock win, 2-1 Villa. Interesting. Good prediction, you Reds. But yeah, it's that time. Obviously, Lewis, I know you've done your score prediction. Just tell the people what you reckon the score's going to be.
I might actually change it because, like I said, I completely forgot.
Right.
I completely forgot we were at home.
It'd be funny if you say you want to change it and it is what you've already put. But yeah, go on.
2-1 Liverpool.
Yeah, no, you did actually put that.
No, I put 2-0, didn't I?
Nah, 2-1.
I thought I put 2-0.
Nah, 2-1, mate.
I'm going to put 2-0.
This verifies that he did.
Oh, yeah, 2-1.
There you go.
Okay, I'll change it again.
Okay, yeah, go on.
But now I don't know what to put it to. No, I'll just stick with 2-1 Liverpool.
2-1, yeah. All right. My prediction, I think it'll be a tight game as well, like I said. My score prediction is exactly what Ravi's put here. 1-0 Liverpool. I think it's going to be that tight. I'm not even joking. I think it might be similar to Wolves away when Liverpool got that late goal. Well, not late goal, but Origi scored the decisive goal in that game. I'm not saying he will in this game, but I think someone will, and then that'll get Liverpool the 3 points in which they need, really, to put a bit of pressure on City. So there we go. No, I suppose he's being honest, isn't he? He's being honest, to be fair.
Now, this is my prediction. 1-1 until about the 65th minute.
Yep.
Diaz doesn't start. Diaz comes on and makes a massive impact and scores an absolute worldie.
Don't think Diaz will start. If you don't start, I will be a bit annoyed with the form he's been on.
I'm not confident, no. Because literally, our last result have been against Norwich and.
How the hell did Max go to a
Burnley
4-2 to a 2-0?
Yes, there wins, but the quality difference between the clubs is a gulf. And I'm not saying we won't, set up like I think we will.
Yeah.
But I think that pace on the wing will absolutely destroy us. I mean, I'm not saying Castro didn't ain't quick as they are, but
yeah, the way Diaz has been at the moment, boy.
And the mistakes that Mings making me, especially when I stream, Mings' mistakes always happen when I stream, and I can just see it happening again.
So there you go. Lewis is never confident. Just watch my vlogs.
No. I've been confident the last few weeks. Have been actually, Max. I've just generally just can't see it happening against these. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take another 7-2, and I'll believe last time 7-2.
If that happened, I'd end the stream halfway through. You know what I mean? Lewis could do it by himself. You know what I mean? Seriously. No, everyone's available as far as I'm aware. I know Firmino's definitely back. So yeah. But yeah, there we go. Other than that, it's just big up to each other. Yeah, Lewis, anything else you want to say about the game?
No, I mean, just keep your eyes up for tomorrow. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, but providing we actually put an effort in and actually fight, I don't mind. Like Brentford, I didn't really see that fight.
Yeah, that was shocking.
Happening against Leeds. Providing we turn up, that's what I'm bothered about. I don't fancy their streaming another game we don't turn up to because that's just not fun.
There you go. Just a quick question for you there, Lewis.
With the right recruitment, yes. It just depends because, from what I've heard, Gerrard wants to make a lot of changes.
Mm.
So it just depends what happens there.
Yeah, not surprised, mate. Not surprised. But yeah, we'll move on to the next game. Obviously, like we said, we'll be doing a watch along. It'll be on both our channels tomorrow. So yeah, make sure you check that one out if you can. That'd be much appreciated. But yeah, the next game, Leeds versus Chelsea at Ellen Road. Now, obviously, Chelsea been on very poor form recently, taking on a Leeds side who have also been on very poor form. Obviously, in the relegation zone now. This one, I'll just be straight up. I do think Chelsea will win. I think it'll be a narrow win, though. I think they've got to start Lukaku after that performance the other day. I'm not even joking. And yeah, the reason I say a Chelsea win is because, Leeds will leave themselves exploited. And I think players like Werner, if he starts, will be loving getting in behind them and making something happen. Maybe not with his scoring boots, because he don't tend to do that a lot, but with getting assists and that sort of thing, he'll be loving it. So for this game, I've gone with a 2-1 to Chelsea. Lewis, mate, do you still stick with what you said? Which is a very emphatic win for Chelsea.
No, I'm going to say 2-0 Chelsea.
2-0, yeah? I'll change that now. Luis Diaz and Mane, that's who Max reckons will score. 3-1 Chelsea, says Max. I'll get in that now.
Well, Diaz will score, I think.
Yeah, I think Diaz will.
Don't know why. I think this is Thiago scoring.
Diaz second half.
Thiago, for some reason, I can see. Diaz, I can see.
Oh, I just accidentally bloody wrote on myself, sorry. Not writ on myself, if that makes sense.
And the Villa will be. Don't know why, but no, it won't be in. Right, Buendia will pop on.
There you go. Yeah. This has 1-1 written all over it. 1-1's not a bad shout. I was actually thinking whether to say that, but no, I think Chelsea will win just because the way Leeds leave themselves open. Also now with that pressure, Arsenal are literally a point behind. You know what I mean? However, we all know they've got a tough game as well, especially the last time they won there. There we go. All Leeds, aren't we? 3-0 Chelsea, unfortunately. Can't see that because I'm on a laptop, so I'm not sure what you've put there after the thing. Missed a 7 touch to start. Yeah, I think he's got to. I think he's got to after the other day, to be honest. Lukaku is. Let's go Leeds. For those Blue Cats of London. Doc says 1-0 Leeds. There you go then. There you go. But we'll move on to the next game. Surely, this is all I'm going to say. Surely Leicester have to win this game. Norwich already down. Leicester at home under the lights. Surely, Lewis, they've got to win this game.
They've got to. If they don't, Rodgers has to go.
100, yeah, I have to.
I know I said game to end the season, but if they do not win this game, gone on the spot.
Yep, absolutely. Your score prediction? You sticking with it?
Yes.
Do you remember what you said?
Yeah, I've scrolled up on my.
Right, yeah.
Got it in front of me. Yeah.
Still stick with
that? I can't see this is scoring more than 2, and I just can't. I just don't know where this Norwich goal can come from.
Fair enough. There you go, straight up. So obviously Lewis has gone 2-0 Leicester. So has Spencer. So have I. I've gone 2-0 Leicester. Like I said, I can't see them. Maybe score 3, but that's about it. Norwich obviously already down. Like I said, surely they've got to win this game. Surely. At home, under the lights at the King Power, surely they've got to win this. Taylor's gone 1-0 to Leicester. They've gone a narrow win to Leicester. That wouldn't be a shock either, but they have to win this, surely. Like I keep saying. Yeah, I'll move on to the next game. Relegated Watford, taking on Everton, who obviously still need them points to just make sure, basically. You know, with Watford being down and their home form being really poor this season anyway, I can only see it going one way, and that's a Everton win. I've actually went with an emphatic Everton win. Lewis, you still sticking with your prediction for this?
Nah, I'll pump it up to 2-0.
2-0.
Pump it up to 2-0.
Okay. So, yeah, there you go. Lewis has gone 2-0 to Everton. I've gone 3-1 to Everton. I think it'd be a very emphatic win. So, yeah, there you go. Norwich, absolute dog crap. Yep, absolutely. 3-1 Everton. Fuck off, you Horns. Yep, trust me. But, yeah, like I said, Everton will just need them points to try and secure it, really. So, yeah, this is a good game to have in the remaining ones, especially with Watford already going down. But, yeah, we'll move on to the next game. Wolves versus Man City. Now, obviously, Man City got that very high-scoring victory against Newcastle. Wolves got that very good point in the end against Chelsea. Very good fight back. But the way City are going, Liverpool still behind them. I can only see this going one way, and that's a win for Manchester City. I've gone with a 3-1 to Manchester City. Lewis, you still stick with what you've gone with?
Yeah.
Yep. So Lewis has gone with a 3-0 to Manchester City. Yep. So there we go, just like that. Spencer's also gone 3-1, same as me. There you go, and he's gone 2-0 to Everton against Watford. Yeah, moving on to the next game, last game, the North London derby. Now, out of all the games for me, and I'm sure a lot of others are you as well, even yourself, Lewis. I know it's tough to predict for you. It's a difficult one. It's a very difficult one. Obviously, they're in the top four race, both in the battle. Obviously, Arsenal have that fourth at the moment. Well, Arsenal could even get third at this rate. Do you know what I mean? This is an absolute madness. But it's a difficult one because Arsenal haven't won away at Tottenham for a good few years. Tottenham, you know, the thing is about this game, they've both got players that can punish each other, or load of players. Obviously, Tottenham got Kane, Son, Kulusevski. Arsenal have got Nketiah with the form he's been on, Martinelli, Odegaard, Saka. You know, the list goes on. I've just got a feeling this is going to be a draw due to Arsenal just struggling to win there in recent years. And Tottenham obviously got that very good draw away at Anfield. So I've actually gone with the exact same score Spurs had against Liverpool, which is a 1-1. So there's my prediction. Lewis, mate, you sticking with what you said?
No chance. Absolutely no chance.
I was thinking that was a bit in fact. 2-1 City, close game. It's not a bad shout.
Now I just feel it's worse. I don't know what to say now.
Taylor's gone 1-0 Arsenal. If they broke that record after so
2-2.
long. 2-2. Desmond.
There'll be goals, but I don't think they'll split them.
Yeah, I don't think either. Just due to that Arsenal record, because other than that, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would back Arsenal. Because obviously they're higher up as well in the league. But yeah, 1-1, I reckon. Spencer says Spurs need a win, or the race for the fourth spot is over. I wouldn't say that the way Chelsea have been dropping points. I'm going 1-1 draw, so it's gone the same as me. Essentially giving the Gooners the last Champions League spot. Imagine Arsenal in Champions League again. I reckon they get pumped again. But yeah, there you go. 1-1. And that is it, people. Just like that, pretty much an hour. We have done everything that we needed to. So, yeah, like we said, obviously we'll be doing a watch-along to the game tomorrow. It'll be on both our channels. So, yeah. But Lewis, mate, where can the people find you?
Yeah, Crime Paper Sports and on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram at LewisPremy530.
There you go. Just like that. Make sure you do subscribe to his channel. Obviously, if you don't subscribe today, it'll be a lot easier to do it tomorrow. But yeah, that will be the next load of content on the channel as well. I believe I might be going on Ryan's channel tomorrow around about midday to do the exact same thing. Obviously, he didn't do it today. So, yeah, keep your eyes out on that. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Obviously, he's on here earlier, Ryan Mayford TV. So, yeah. But, yeah, thank you for coming on, Lewis. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming on. Good luck tomorrow. And, yeah, that's episode 32 of the Premier League predictions done. Don't forget to smash a like on the stream. Big up everyone that tuned in. Subscribe to both our channels with the notification bell on so you know when we upload so you don't miss anything or a stream or anything like that. Subscribe to my other channel as well. Link to that is in the description. Turn the notification bell on for that as well. And yeah, if you want to follow me across any of my socials, link to that is in the description. And actually, just realised I have put Lewis's link in the description as well. So yeah, if you just go over to that and subscribe, if you haven't already, that would be much appreciated from me and him. But yeah, Taylor says, class stream, lads, missed 6 minutes. Don't worry about that. But was still class in a bit. See you in a bit, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Blues still play Watford. They should get third or fourth. You would think so. You would think so. Take care, T and all. Take care, mate. But yeah, until tomorrow with the watch along, we'll have it scheduled and that so you know what time on both our channels. We will see you tomorrow. So take care and peace.